you for this college football playoff quarterfinal game. It's the Indiana Hoosiers against the Oregon Ducks. Relay Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines.
I caught up with the Oregon head coach before the game. Guys, you know the narrative here with the first round bye, and Coach said he has addressed that with his team. When you don't play in that first week, sometimes you come in slow or a little sluggish after a long layoff. Coach said we've worked all week to get out to a quick start. I believe in our opening script, and our guys want to set the tone early. We'll see if they're able to do that here on the first series. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. And here comes the Oregon offense for the first time in this playoff game. The Ducks, of course, coming up short in the playoff a year ago. I think at this point, Joel, for Oregon's program, it's championship or bust. High expectations today.
I totally agree. Remember a couple of years ago, it was the Rose Bowl exit as the #1 seed last year in the national semifinal. This year, clearly, the expectations are in Eugene are to get to the championship game and take home some hardware.
Oh, he's got open space. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. We get closer to the 50. So early in this playoff game, an electric play by the speedy Oregon running back. The Ducks have a great tradition, Joel, of guys who can take it to the house from any spot on the field.
Chris, I think you could argue they built their entire program on speed and, in some sense, on flash. It's not just about the uniforms, but it's about the flash of the back down the field. That speed is elite, and they certainly want to use it here today.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. With the strength of the two power conferences, Big Ten and SEC, Joel, we're going to see more and more of these conference battles within the playoff bracket.
And, Chris, when we talk to the coaches about this, they don't love it because of all the familiarity that they have with these coaching staffs and all these players. It just becomes a more difficult matchup for these guys in the playoff. They'd much rather play a different conference, but here we are. You got to go execute whether you like it or not.
And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35. And the Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. He hands it off from the gun. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Quick throw to the left. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. The Ducks line it up with 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Oh, goodness, you cannot make that throw. I think this is a product of that pass rush. Chris, they're making life difficult on him, and they're speeding up his entry.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I'm pretty surprised they didn't try to go with the run game at least once. You've got an incompletion and a sack here on 1st and 2nd down, and on 3rd down, now this defense really has an opportunity to get themselves off the field and force a field goal. That would be a win for this defense. We'll see if they get aggressive here and go with the blitz.
Gets rid of it on the move. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs. And they're stopped to turnover on downs. And the Indiana takes the field for the first time as the defending national champions begin their quest to repeat that amazing last season. All the pieces came together for this Hoosier team at the perfect time.
One of the things, Chris, that I thought they did a great job of is playing sound football. Everybody that talked about Indiana talked about how well coached they were. Everything that they did was so sound. We'll see if this group can repeat that feat that last year's group did so well.
Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Fires it on the move. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, you wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
Caught quickly. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Oh, boy, it's 1st and 20 after the holding penalty. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it down into scoring position, but got stopped on 4th and goal. Got to put that behind them. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Catch made on the left side. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, this is a magnificent job by this defense. You get these toss sweeps, and here's the deal. You've got to secure the edge and use leverage out there, and they do a great job of that, and the running back has to get himself back in the interior. Once he does that, he's running right back into the pursuit of the defense, and, Chris, there's nowhere to go. That's a great stop.
That's a damaging second down completion. It sets up a 3rd and very long. Dropping back. It's Moore. Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. A solid start with the Ducks quarterback. And if you think about the quarterback legacy at Oregon, all the great players who played that position for the Ducks, could this guy be the first to deliver a championship, Joel?
From Dan Fouts to Marcus Mariota and even Bo Nix, mistakes, none of those guys were able to lift that national championship trophy. If this guy is able to do that, he will be the legend of legends.
We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here comes a handoff. Look out, he's breaking free. Here he goes. Touchdown, Oregon. He broke away and they couldn't catch him. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Morris. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Important second down play coming up. Grab down the middle. It's Becker. Solid gain. They moves the ball out to the 32. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. To throw, it's Hoover. Catch made by the tight end. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
The coaches talked to us all week long about tackling in space, and this defense has an opportunity to tackle in space, and they don't do it. They're going to have to get multiple bodies on this tight end. He's too big. He's too athletic. They've got to get him down to the ground.
Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. And the Hoosiers pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's got the first down and still motoring. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. That's an important first down on that running play. And he'll set up to throw. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Every quarterback Curt Cignetti has had has come in and leveled up. We saw it with Curtis Rourke. We saw it with Fernando Mendoza, and we've seen it with Josh Hoover. I can't wait to watch him play. I thought this was a marriage that certainly on paper was going to work out, and it absolutely...
It's caught. He's got room. Brought down. The completion moves the ball down to the 4. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They test the middle but get stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space. You need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Boy, I thought in that situation they might go for it. 4th and short in the red zone. But they did talk about points being at a premium in this matchup. And if they got in this situation, they wanted to put points on the board, and they do so here.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Turner trying to create good field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They'll run it here. First down and more. He's still running. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. Looking downfield. It's Moore. The sure hands. It's Hill. Breaks into the clear. Goes out of bounds. He gets inside the 35.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
They make the stop at the 25, and it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Play action here on first down. He'll try a pass here, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Rare miss right here from the quarterback, and as a defense, maybe they can build on this. Now it's time to create some pressure and disrupt the timing of the quarterback. I think that's the only way that they're going to have any success stopping him. He's been too good so far today. So it's a
intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game. This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
That gains enough for a first down, and that's the last play before the 2-minute timeout. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. So the catch sets up 2nd and very short, and plenty of options for the offense. They'll hand it off. Runs right over the defender. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. The Hoosiers have 1st and 10 here. Looking to pass. It's Hoover. Makes a quick catch. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain. 5-yard pickup on first down sets him up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. And the Ducks will signal for their first timeout. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on 3rd down. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Try and muscle for the first down. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. They'll
Chris, if you want to win in the playoffs, you've got to be a good third down team. And here early in this game, they're able to get into third and short and convert and move the chains. This is something to watch the rest of the game. Can they have first and second down success and put them in position for an easy conversion?
And now Oregon will spend their second timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. And the Hoosiers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Slides to avoid the big hit. And now the final timeout taken by the Ducks. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they jump back in front.
Boy, I thought in that situation they might go for it. Fourth and short in the red zone. But they did talk about points being at a premium in this matchup. And if they got in this situation, they wanted to put points on the board, and they do so here.
And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks into the clear. Who's in the clear? He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
And looking to throw now on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Short gain makes it second and long. That's tough against a defense like this. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to scramble now. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking downfield near the end zone. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, third down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Time to start the second half, but first an update from Holly Rowe on the sideline. Holly?
Indiana's head coach told me coming out of the locker room, they have to have a greater sense of urgency here in the third quarter. They got that big upset win last week, and they have to continue to be the better, more energetic team here in the third quarter. If they want to continue this magical run in the playoffs as the lower seed, it starts here on the opening series of the third quarter. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Running back has it on a screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Hoover. A deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown. He wins the foot race to the end zone. Huge moment for this offense because, let's face it, points, even yards, have been hard to come by in this game. To punch it in at this moment, huge in a postseason game.
It has certainly been a defensive battle. There's no doubt about it. But as an offense, there's an unlocking moment. You can have a little success and you think to yourself, I got it. I know the structure. I know how to attack this defense. We'll see if they start having more success here moving forward.
And he's out of bounds here on the return. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Looking for a gap. It's Hill. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
2nd down after that previous play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to scramble. Fires it to the wideout. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris. And right now, it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball. But again, just not on the same page.
Makes the grab. It's Davison. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to throw yet again. Grab near the sticks. It's Stewart. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. And they finally feature their elite wide receiver. We've been wondering, Joe, where is this guy? They haven't looked to him that much. They need to make a play to make up this deficit.
And, Chris, I will give this defense credit because
it's caught, and he's got a lane. He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20.
Chris, this is the quarterback's best friend right here. This goes down as a throw and a catch. So it's just stat padding at this point. Beautiful job on the outside. You also have to credit that offensive line. They cut down the edge, and this little pop pass is able to get the edge and get down the field.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? It's a shotgun run call. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, Chris, this is why 1st and 2nd down are so important. When you're behind the chains on 3rd down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field. Chris, that looked good for a long time. It was right down the middle, but just didn't get over the crossbar. That's when you want someone back to return it. Kick 6, anyone?
Handoff here from the shotgun. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO the run-pass option that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
Back to pass. It's Hoover. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. Positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joe showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard, was one of the guys, and that's what allowed him to become one of the leaders of this group. And now, as an experienced player, that's who they're leaning on.
The Hoosiers are going to cash in here in the red zone. Ball handed off. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looking right, this one caught. Touchdown, Indiana. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
I don't think you can be a great offense in modern football without a running back that can catch it out of the backfield. What a great job of the quarterback, understanding the coverage, finding his open man, and that's a touchdown to the back.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Now set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. On the run, it's Davison. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Makes the catch downfield. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
That's a good find by this quarterback. Move the chains and create another 1st down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this protection has been an issue all day long, and here again the quarterback is hit as he throws the football. He just has never been comfortable, and another incompletion for this offense.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. To throw, it's Moore. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. This time it's complete. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. Bucks come to the line to run the hurry out.
You see an offense that runs these drag routes well, it is really tough to stop, almost impossible to stop. And the whole key for the offense is
swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
It's so important as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession. And they're able to gain some yards on that last snap and then give it all back on this snap. This quarterback's got to do a better job understanding the situation and maintaining the momentum of the drive.
Indiana has the lead here. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Wants to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, and another incompletion.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there, but with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get the ball back. Maybe they're going to punt this ball away and rely on their defense, try to get another series moving forward.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Here comes the pressure. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on fourth down, and they'll take over. And the defense gets a fourth down stop. A huge moment in this playoff game. Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Hey, guys, checking in from the Indiana sideline. This team
Makes the catch and has space. Muscles past the defender. Touchdown, Hoosiers. And the route is on. This offense continues to execute. They don't care about the seeding. They don't care about the odds makers. This is a confident group when they're showing it.
And, Chris, we are seeing firsthand why most coaches would rather play in the first round than have this extended layoff that is so difficult to get your team ready to go after that long break. Meanwhile, this group, they established momentum round one, and they've maintained it here in round two.
Back to pass. It's Moore. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's hauled in. What a catch. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Ducks.
It's a little late to get things going offensively. They just have not had a good day, and in particular in a big environment like this, I guess you take some solace in the fact that you're finally able to put it in the end zone. But, Chris, nothing has gone right for this team today. And again, this offense was good all year long, and today they just had nothing.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Morris. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. This offense scored the defense with a lightning strike. A one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Quarterback still with the football. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Well, that is the wrong decision by the quarterback. You don't always just make decisions in the passing game. You've got to make great decisions in the run game as well. And here, the end clearly takes the quarterback, and yet he keeps it. And now it's a loss, and this offense is behind the chains. I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And it's caught in the crossing pattern. Now here, breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. Past the 10. Touchdown, Indiana. They continue to roll up the score. This offense continues to pour it on. Where are the skeptics now that said this group didn't have a chance? They're closing in on another playoff victory, and they'll be on to the semifinals.
And, Chris, it's wild. In this quarterfinal round, we continue to see the higher seed struggle. That layoff, it's becoming so prominent and such a talking point in these playoff discussions. And here again, the lower seed executing to a higher degree. This touchdown right here, great example of that. This group has played so well, so hard, and they'll be moving on in this playoff.
Time to check in now with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Guys, here on the Ducks sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. And the Ducks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. Has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands.
He'll take a deep shot here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. And that play could end the season for this offense. For the defense, what an enormous play, Joe. So close now to moving on.
This group was confident all week that they were going to make the plays necessary to go out and win this game, and they've been...
Who's in the clear? They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. First and 10 play coming up. Pounding away with the run game. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense facing a 2nd and 6 here after the penalty. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made just short of the marker. Looks like it's going to be inches to go. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Can he make it to the marker? Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. So out comes the field goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Boy, I thought in that situation they might go for it. 4th and short in the red zone. But they did talk about points being at a premium in this matchup. And if they got in this situation, they wanted to put points on the board, and they do so here.
To get this drive going, let's hear from Holly Rowe.
Guys, here on the Ducks sideline, that quarterback just jogged off the field with a ton of enthusiasm and high fives from his teammates. He just broke the season record for passing touchdowns for the school, and they are making sure that he knows they are aware of it. They are making sure to save that game ball for him. He's got to run right back out there and get right back to work. But, guys, they did take a moment to celebrate the history we just witnessed. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. They're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Send the back in motion. Direct snap. The pocket breaking down. Second down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? On the move now. There's contact on the throw. Oh, he makes the catch. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Hit as he released it. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. This defense makes another big play. Else could go wrong for this offense today. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Takes the handoff. It's Richard. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. This team just continues to impress. Back-to-back playoff wins. And now, Joe, I think you can throw the seams out. They're